How well do you know your Nintendo history? What year was Nintendo founded? A. 1976, B. 1989, C. 1889, or D. 1983. If your answer was in the 1900s, you're wrong. Nintendo was founded in 1889 and originally made playing cards. Yeah, and it wasn't until 100 years later that they made the Game Boy in 1989. And if you didn't know that Nintendo was that old of a company, you probably think that the Game Boy was their first handheld. It was not. The Game & Watch was the first handheld video game from Nintendo, a series of little single-game handhelds meant to pass the time on your train ride to work. Oh, and it has a clock. The Game & Watch that I have is the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary one. This has the original Super Mario Bros., the Lost Levels, and Ball. The original Game & Watches were more like this, but it wasn't backlit and it didn't have Mario's head on the guy. And yeah, this is where the Smash character's from. There are a ton of cool games from this era of Nintendo, but the Game & Watch games were all single-player experiences. That's where the Micro versus systems come in. These are the two-player Game & Watches, and there are only 3 of them. None of them seem to have sold very well. Probably because gamers don't have friends. The Virtual Boy outsold all 3 of these consoles combined. The one I have is Donkey Kong 3. Not to be confused with Donkey Kong 3, Donkey Kong 3, or Donkey Kong 3. This Micro versus system is based off of this Donkey Kong 3, where you and a friend spray gas at bees and try to sting each other to death. The first to get stung loses and the other dies to pesticide poisoning. And if you're one of those lonely gamers, don't worry, there's a single player option too. And since I don't have any friends on me, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, wait. No, I don't have any. I got this at a St. Vinny's near me for $62.50 because the white tags were half off that day. And that's all I know about this device. This is going to be the first time I play this, so I'm going to get it on camera. Okay, so I finally set the time on this thing. That was way too complicated to set the time, but we did it. So if you didn't know, this thing opens up. This is where the battery goes, and there are 2 of these batteries. Never heard of them before. And apparently player 2 is on the left side. But these things are really cool because they the cords are hidden underneath there and you can wind them back up. They just pop back in there. And you can close it up. And it's just a watch. Just a very large watch. It's a little big for my wrist, but I have small wrists. When you want to play, you can open it up, you can slide your controller out here, and there's a handy dandy little hole, so you can close it back up, and your controller's sticking out of the hole. And there's another hole for the other side. But this isn't really convenient to play on. You're holding the controller, so you can't really hold up the whole unit too. And that's where my friends at Rose Colored Gaming come in. I was shocked that they even had a stand ready to go for this. I've done a video with them before. They're really awesome people. And I have more shorts coming out on their stuff if they haven't come out already. I don't know when this video is going up. Let's set this up. Most all the stands I have are from Rose Colored Gaming. They're really nice acrylic stands. You can see yourself in the reflection, but they have everything etched into the acrylic, everything stylized and fit perfectly for the consoles or games they're supposed to go with. We can peel this off. Clearly this is going to take a while, so I'm going to just zoom through this. It doesn't sound pretty when you're putting it in, but that means it fits very well. And there we go. Can now put the Micro versus system up there. It's a little low of an angle for recording. This will probably be the best shot I'm gonna get of this. My tripod is way too tall. And I don't know why Nintendo didn't think of this, but I can't use my capture card to record the footage. So let's see how this game works. Game A. So I think I was right. Game A is the 1-player one. I was just not using the right controller. Oh, you have to get more gas. Dang it. Oh, we're still going. No. I think this will just go never ending, but this is honestly a really cool little device. I didn't think gassing your friends was going to be that fun, but I just wouldn't try it at home. But this is definitely a cool little device. And that's all I really have for this one. It's only one game and I don't really know what else to say. It's not a comfortable watch. I just wanted to give a little history lesson because I had no idea this existed until I saw it at St. Vinny's. So if you like this shorter style video, let me know by leaving a like and subscribing. We're so close to 10 million, it's unbelievable. And let me know in the comments if you even knew the microversus system existed and what you think of them. So like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. I don't know how to play against the computer.